Hello and welcome to the world of Matthias. Today we're going to mend this guitar neck that has broken. And this is a guitar that I actually sold, but when I shipped it to the buyer in transit, the guitar head snapped off inside the case. Both he and I was distraught by this, so I just said to him, send it back to me and I will fix it for you for free. So this is what we're going to do today. So let's start by just taking off this tape and this plastic film and see how the break looks. Now, a guitar headstock snap can look in many different ways, and actually this snap is fairly easy to mend because you can see there's quite a big surface area here that I can glue, and I haven't tested this, but I can actually almost put this back on without feeling the joints here. So this is probably just going to need some glue here, and we should also, I told him to send with all of the parts that came off of the guitar. So this is a small bit, so I think that will fit there, and then we will just fill in the other parts with a mixture of glue and sawdust, and then when it has dried we will sand it down and we will lacquer over this, and I'm fairly convinced that you will not see nor feel this joint. Fairly easy, I think. So when you are gluing this, you want as even pressure as possible all over the joint. Yeah, of course I'm going to use these quick grips, but I'm also going to use some ordinary thick rubber band. You could use a bicycle hose as well. I'm going to put on the glue, I'm going to put in the neck, and then I'm going to tighten it down with these rubber bands. I'm using Titebond for this. This is the same glue that Gibson uses. This joint will actually be stronger than the wood itself, so there is no issue. If you just get a good grip on this, it will hold forever. You don't want any glue here on the truss rod because you want to be able to turn this. But with this truss rod, that's not a major issue because all of the screwing occurs inside the truss rod. You can see here that there is no moving parts when I do this. But it's always good to just keep that from being glued in. Maybe it's not the best way of doing it. So I really appreciate all your inputs on this because I know that there are some very good luthiers out there. So yeah, if you have some input on how to do this better, don't be shy, put it in the comments. So now for the glue. So now you want the glue to be set on every surface area. Well, I'm using a brush to just distribute the glue onto the brake. So you don't need crazy much glue, but it's more important that you get it in every nook and every crevice, like so, and also on the other part of the neck. And this will dry up quite fast, and then we can move on to doing the small aesthetic things. So let's put this on here, and this is very important that you get this on just right. Right, so let's just let that sit for maybe an hour or so, and then we can take this off and we can see how the joint became. And then we can do the cosmetic things, as I said, with a little glue and a little sawdust, and let that sit for a while, maybe till tomorrow. Then sand it down, lacquer it, and it will be as good as new. Promise you. So this has been sitting here for maybe 1.5 hours. So let's just take everything off and see how it looks. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Have a look at that. Yeah, so if you have a brake that is this clean as it was on this guitar, you can actually just let it be like this. I'm going to take this one bit further and I'm going to sand it down, fill up the cracks where they need to be filled up, sand it down, get it real smooth, and then put on some lacquer here. I've just put on loads of layers of new paint on the neck, just to get about the same color or tone that the rest of the neck. It's not all the way there, but that's okay, because I want to have the wood grain showing on the neck. So I'm going to sand this down a bit, try to get it as even as I can. As you can see, it's almost not visible at all, the break, and you can't feel it with your hands either. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this. And that was all for today. I'm glad to tell you that this project went exactly as I wanted it, and I sent the guitar away to the original buyer, and he's very pleased. If he's pleased, I'm very pleased. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. You can also write something in the comment if you have some good idea of what I could have done better or what I could done different. So yeah, please leave that in the comments. Good tips are always welcome on my channel. So that was all for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye bye.